You ever look at those people who achieve incredible long-term success and wonder, how do they do it? While the rest of us feel like we're just spinning our wheels? Well, it often boils down to a really simple but crazy powerful principle. It's called the compound effect, and we're about to break down how these tiny, consistent actions can lead to absolutely massive, life-changing results.
So, let me ask you something. Imagine you've got a choice. Option 1, you get $5,000 a month for your work. Nice and easy. Option 2, you start with just $10 a week, but you get a 10% raise every single week as long as you're consistent. So, what do you pick? The fast and easy money or the slow and steady path?
All right, let's play this out. We're going to use a scenario from Darren Hardy's book. Let's say you take the slow compounding path. And your friend? Yeah, they snatch up that $5,000 a month deal in a heartbeat. You both get to work?
And here's where it starts to hurt, a lot. After a full month of putting in the effort, you've made a measly $51. Your friend? They're sitting on $5,000. Fast forward to month 3, you're at just $235, while your friend has already pocketed $15,000. You can just hear them laughing all the way to the bank, can't you?
This is the breaking point for most people. I mean, the results are so small you can barely see them. Your friends, your family, they start giving you the look. They see your friend cashing in, and they're convinced you've made a huge, stupid mistake. The self-doubt is real, and the pressure is just immense.
But let's say you don't quit. You grit your teeth, you trust the process, and you just keep going, day in, day out. You're holding on for that tipping point because you know that's where the magic is about to happen.
Even after a whole year, you are still way, way behind. You've made about $15,000 to your friend's $60,000. At this point, people aren't just suggesting you're wrong, they're openly making fun of you. It's not until month 16 that you finally break even with his total earnings. It's a long, frustrating grind. But then, you hit month 24.
And bam! This is the payoff. The power we've been talking about is finally unleashed. After 2 years, your friend has earned a very respectable $120,000. Not bad at all. And you've amassed over $2.2 million. All of a sudden, those tiny, seemingly insignificant choices have snowballed into something unbelievable. Now who's laughing?
So what just happened there? That, my friends, is the compound effect in action. It's this incredible principle that all those small, smart decisions, when you make them over and over and over again, they lead to results that are almost impossible to imagine at the start.
Okay, so if this thing is so powerful, why isn't everybody doing it? Well, the single biggest thing holding us back is our own brain. We've got what Darren Hardy calls the microwave problem.
Here's the challenge, right? Those little changes you make every day, they don't give you a quick win. There's no instant payoff, no immediate reward. And because those tiny steps don't feel like a big deal, it is so hard to believe they'll ever add up to anything.
And our entire culture just feeds this beast. I mean, think about it. We are wired to expect everything now. We want instant downloads, fast food, same-day shipping. We're literally trained for instant gratification, which is the mortal enemy of the compound effect.
So how in the world do we fight this? How do you stay on track when you can't even see the finish line? Well, the first step is to trade that need for instant results for something much deeper: finding your why.
Think of your core values as your own personal GPS. When you know deep down that the small choices you're making every single day line up with the person you want to become, you stop needing other people to pat you on the back. The satisfaction comes from the process itself, not just the prize at the end.
And finding these values doesn't have to be some huge, soul-searching quest. It can be surprisingly simple. Just start by thinking of someone in your field you really, truly respect. What is it about them that makes them so successful? Analyze those key traits and then define them. You'll probably find that things like their creativity or their discipline or their love of learning are actually a perfect reflection of your own core values. All right, so once you have your why, your internal compass, you need a system for your how. This is about getting real and actively tracking your choices to make sure they're actually building towards that big vision you have.
Because if we're being honest, most of us are on autopilot a lot of the time. We make thousands of tiny choices all day without even thinking about them. We're basically sleepwalking, letting these unconscious habits steer our lives for us.
So, want to wake up? Try this super simple tracking trick. At the end of every hour you work, just jot down what you were focused on. That's it. Later on, take that list and put it next to your core values.
Now, be honest with yourself and cross out anything that didn't line up. It's amazing how this one little habit can bring so much clarity. And this brings up a huge psychological shift you have to make. Focusing on the net result, like I only made $125, is just soul-crushing. It's so demotivating. But when you change your focus to the percentage of gain, to that 10% weekly growth, you start to feel momentum. And that feeling is the fuel that keeps you going.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? It gets right to the heart of everything. We get so obsessed with what we can do right now that we completely forget the unbelievable power of just sticking with it. Those small daily choices you make, they have more power than you can even imagine.
So ultimately, this isn't just some interesting idea. It's a call to action. I want you to really think about your own goals. What is the one small, smart choice you can commit to, starting today, that will eventually compound into that massive result you're searching for?